Hello, and welcome to the Abundology podcast. My name is Renee Spears, and I'm an abundance channeler and business mentor, and I help people be happy and have more money, love, time, and joy in their lives. I'm coming to you from a beautiful Sunday morning in downtown Portland, Oregon, and this is the weekly energy update for the week of July 17th, 2020. Every Sunday, I talk about how the energy is going to be for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you do get a little positive energy boost when you listen. So after the energetic break that we have had for the past couple of weeks, we are full speed ahead with life now. Monday morning, we are going to have a new moon in Cancer, and this is one of the most important new moons of the year. We've just been through 3 eclipses, and the new moon tomorrow officially ends the eclipse season. Yay! So think about where you were when eclipse season started on May 22nd. And look how much that has happened since then. In our society, in your personal life, there has been huge change during this time. And in the past, pre-COVID, eclipse season was something that really only the most sensitive of us could feel. This year, however, we've gone through a powerful collective experience, and there isn't anyone on the planet that didn't feel the shift during this eclipse season. Another thing that makes this moon so significant, it's the second new moon in Cancer in a row. So it's really a special and auspicious thing when we have 2 new moons in the same sign in a row. And as we know, a new moon represents a time where we can set intentions that we want to manifest during the next 30 days. And each new moon comes with its own energetic signature, and this one happens in the sign of Cancer. And it is perfect for setting intentions. So this new moon in Cancer is giving us a second chance. The past eclipse season, and really since the first of the year, have been this huge time of change and aha moments and rethinking our lives and rethinking society. We've had lots of realizations about ourselves and what we want our lives to be. I have a friend and client that is a very successful realtor, and we've been working the past few years on building up her business, and she is super busy right now. The realization that she had during this eclipse season is she doesn't want to work this hard. This isn't what she thought it would be, and I know there's many of us have been in that place where we've worked really hard to get our career to a certain point and realize, hey, this isn't what I want. So career is one thing that will show up as, but it could be a relationship, it could be other things that you do in your life. Maybe you've been a marathon runner and you're now, you know what, I'm done with running marathons. Now is a time for a do-over. So this new moon brings us the opportunity to do over, to rethink our lives and embrace the changes we want to make. So sometimes though, realizing that we spend a lot of time in life going in one direction and now we're going to shift directions, it can be emotional. It can feel like you maybe were bad and you wasted time doing this thing. That is not what this time is about. This is going to be an emotional time, but that's okay. We're just going to go with it and feel emotional. It's okay. You're not going to die from feeling emotional. At least now we know where we're going, and it's to a much more fulfilling place. And we're not going to worry about years that we feel like we wasted going one direction when really we now are deciding we want to go to another direction. Those were years well spent, and a lot of us needed to figure out some things to know that we don't want this in order to we know what we do want. So also, this new moon is directly opposite Saturn, and Saturn is the great teacher. That makes this new moon profoundly karmic. Everything is lighting up around the nodes of fate, and it is time to create a brand new direction into the future based on the lessons that we've been learning this year, the lessons from the past eclipse season, and once again, really from the beginning of the year in January. So every single person on the planet is facing change right now, and how you respond to it is up to you. So you can look at this new world and call it bad and refuse to change, or you can deep dive into your soul and lean more into yourself than you ever have before. This moment of choice is extraordinary. So, what path do you want to take? Who do you want to be? How do you want to express yourself? How do you need to take care of yourself so you can move into this brand new world with courage and a true sense of how you're going to serve humanity? How do you need to take care of yourself to set you up for success in that area? So clearly, this is an excellent time for a fresh start, a do-over. We are once again dealing with these big cycles, and the choices we make now are going to impact the rest of our lives. This is a super powerful new moon at the end of this super powerful eclipse in this super powerful year. And we now are to the point where we need to make the choice of how we're going to impact the rest of our lives and what we want the rest of our lives to be. So, like, no pressure, right? No pressure. So this would be the perfect week to do a vision board, to put all those realizations that you've experienced the past few months down on paper. This is a way for us to claim what we want for the future, putting it down on paper. And then we're going to take some steps in the direction that we want to go. So if you want more free time, identify one thing you can do to shift to create more free time. If you want to take better care of your health, do one thing this week that moves you in that direction. If you want to have a closer relationship with your family, do one thing. So you're getting the idea. We're taking baby steps. All we need to do to move forward into our new life is to identify what we want, put it down on paper with a vision board, and then take baby steps toward it. So there's no pressure to do anything this week, but identify and take baby steps. And then from here on out, we're just going to take baby steps toward what we want our new life to be. There'll be some times where we have jumps, but basically we're baby stepping it for a while. And baby steps can really add up. When I started Rose City Mortgage years ago, I wanted to help out my community in some way. So I decided to donate $100 toward a nonprofit each time we closed a loan. So in the early years, I didn't close that many loans, so the donations maybe would have totaled like $1,500 a year or something like that. But I kept going, loan by loan, baby step by baby step, year by year. And by the time I sold my company, we had donated over $420,000. So those to nonprofits. So those baby steps add up. So just start this week. Just start. Make a vision board and take a baby step. Do a vision board, take a baby step. There's no pressure at all. We're just doing baby steps. So to recap, we have a powerful new moon that moves us toward our destiny. These are really karmic times, so pay attention to who you meet and what happens this week. We might feel a little emotional. That's okay. This emotional energy won't be here forever, so we just need to feel it and move on. And then make a vision board and take a baby step. That's it. That's all we need to do this week. It's going to feel like you want to take baby steps and move forward toward the new life. So that's all you got to do. We'll have a good week. So as always, thank you for listening. I'm still doing lots of 30-minute sessions, and I have to say that I love doing them. They have become my favorite thing right now. So if you wanted just a little energy tune-up, or you have one or two things that you need clarity on, then a 30-minute session is perfect for you. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy the new moon. Do a vision board. Take some baby steps forward, and I will talk to you next week.